come in bottles, but one is good to drink. Singing potions, ringing potions.
Okay, my alchemy skill has increased. Tell me a rumor.
Sindanwe runs a tight ship in Felmore.
All right.
See you later.
I kind of wish they kept Big Head's original VO. Right, I kind of wish. Our pitchforks here. Okay, we better get out before we get in trouble. Which, true enough, I feel like this version was more emotive, but I don't know, there was just something appealing about the original VO having to deliver, right, the original voice actor having to deliver Big Head's stupid-ass lines, right? There's something about that, right? Look, Bethesda knew when they were casting all the same people almost entirely to reprise their roles as these characters. They were like, yeah, we want you back. And this time, remember all the weird shit we had you to say last time we got you to record for our game? You know, the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. You remember that process? How we had to talk about, like, fucking Billy's, Mehrunes Dagon, the Mythic Dawn, you know, I do not fear death for Lord Dagon, shit like that. You remember all that? That was pretty cool. How about can we get you back for our expansion? Yeah, this time we want you to talk about a big fork that makes a cool sound. This time we want you to talk about how you want to die. When we had last left the hero of Kvatch, well, they traveled all the way back out to the Fringe, to Passwall, to retake it from Jiggalag's horrible forces of order. And to do that, did they help out some of the Dark Seducers who were engaged in combat in the area, and then traveled deep into Zedifin, into bowels previously inaccessible. And they blew up a gigantic obelisk, which also blew up a gigantic tower outside. But thankfully, that was able to put an end to their terrible onslaught. And so they reported and returned back to Sheogorath, where they got word of what to do next. And that was rebuild the gatekeeper that they had killed not too long ago. However, they wouldn't do that just yet. It was time to instead seek out some other ancillary secondary adventures. This is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. There we are. And let's see, what have we got on the docket here? Ooh, Okay. Yeah, these items, I don't think we have, like, specific area. Well, do I? Fuck, maybe I do have specific areas where I can get these. Huh, okay. Sure, yeah, for Ajazda, who thinks that the world is ending. And I guess in a way they were right. Right, I guess they were right. But maybe we'll go for the Fork of Horripilation. Yeah, let's go for the Fork of Horripilation. I've spoken to the beggar Bullwing. He tells me that the Fork of Horripilation is being fought over by groups of heretics and zealots. I'll have to get it from them. Which is way out here, my goodness. Okay, well, we can go to Camp Talltrees and head southward. Southwestward. Oh, I can't fast travel from here, of course, I'm inside. Let's head on out. There we are.
The saints stand strong, Your Grace.
And look, yeah, the sky is back to normal. I think it was just, on this day, it just so happened to be a more demented day. There we are. Good, good, good. And I'm pretty sure there's at least several more miscellaneous side quests or whatever that we can pick up in New Sheoth, as well, among other places. But for now, I think we ought to clear out these ones that are currently in our quest log while they're a little bit fresher in the memory. Right. Besides, you know, the Fork of Horripilation. It was a fun little weird quest in Morrowind. I don't think it didn't show up in Skyrim without Anniversary Edition, right? But I think, didn't they bring in Big Head too? Didn't Big Head somehow appear? I want to say. Okay. Well, let's deal with this horrible bastard. Go. Scarf down some potions. Easy enough. That was really slow. I don't know why that thing was, this is taking its damn time getting over to me. Cool. What the fuck? Was that weird noise in real life or in the game? Okay. Shit. Let's see, what have we got over here? Sure. There's either some weird chime in the game or someone with some really bad brake pads in real life going by. Okay. Here. Get all these. Now let's see. From this area, yeah, I guess we can just continue on through this. Get that kelp. More shroomage. Continually in search of more of these oddities. We've only found, what, one so far? Or have I found more? I may have found another one off of, like, a creature. That's possible. Though, I don't know. I think I've only gotten one so far. I don't even remember how many there are in totality, though. It's the most terrifying thing of all. A flawless pearl upon the Balawag's bod. Okay. Speed on along up here. Am I still, like, on the road? Is this a road? I guess so. It's just so overgrown and wild looking. There's, like, cairns all over the place. Okay. Sure. Oh, here we go. Got some more reagents we can gather real quick. Just in case. I don't know. There we are. Shit, we're getting nowhere fast with this. Okay, so we've been in this area. Those have been looted. About these. Perfect. It is wild that they introduce another type of drug with regards to the Duke of Mania toward the end. You don't hear too much about it on the dementia side of things, but you do hear a little bit about the green moat. And Sheogorath kind of remarks to Théoden about it. About, like, going, go have your green moat. Alright. It's wild, you know, that how little they used skooma here for the main quest. It's pretty much just reserved for what's-her-name, the addict in Crucible, I think. They were really getting you can tell that Fallout 3 was being made because they just couldn't stop thinking about drugs. Right? They were just really thinking about drugs and like, how many new kinds of drugs should we just make? There should just be not one special drug that's a part of the Shivering Isles. Maybe there should be two. Right? Maybe there should just be drugs all over the damn place. Here we are. Good. Or maybe it's the other way around. Right? Maybe they got hooked on making drugs with the Shivering Isles, and then whoever was coming up with that shit went over to Fallout and started whipping up some new ones. You know, because... Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but there are a few drugs in Fallout 3 that are not present in the CRPGs, right? What would it be? You think Psycho is new? Isn't Psycho new for Bethesda's Fallout? It's their new drug. Mentats definitely existed. Jet definitely existed. Med-X. No, Med-X is new, isn't it? Yeah, Med-X is new. I think Morphine exists. Well, no, I think Med-X is new. Oh, I've discovered Longtooth Camp. Oh my gosh, this is where I need to be. Well, hopefully we're not here very long, otherwise it's gonna get very long in the tooth. Oh, what the fuck? Let's kill these people. Hello. Thank God, look at them all. Okay. Suck down a bunch of potions. Fuck, they're fast as hell. Their little fucking hunger looks like a screaming little monkey man flying at me. Is it trying to kill me right now? It sounds like there's a little monkey here trying to beat my shit. Ugh, a gluttonous hunger. Look at it. Why? It's become so monkey-like. Okay. What have you got here? Heretic's robe and hood. Strong potion of dispel. What about you? Heretic's robe. Oh my gosh, the torch has vaporized. Okay, well, what can you do about it? Let's head on up here. Check inside of this. Bark and Sap. Fun book. 7 Quatloos, I'll take it. Okay, barrel, repair hammer, a bowl. Oh, there's a fun little statue. Oh, there's the Fork of Horripilation. Okay. Which you can actually wield it as a weapon. I wonder if they changed around its animation or anything. Probably just shares the dagger animation, right? Let's see. Wait, what did that say? Fork something. Fork's wound. Oh. Well, I already have stunted magicka. I found the Fork of Horripilation. I should return it to Big Head. Yeah, I think it's the dagger, because you don't, like, twirl it around after you do the power attack. And you do the sort of, like, you swap the grip, right? You hold it, what do you even call it? What's the, there must be, like, a proper term for holding it with, like, the blade pointing up from your thumb versus up from your, pinky finger, right? You go into, like, a stab mode, which, you know, you can stab someone like that, too. Huh. Okay. Sure. Anything else around here? Unfortunate that it has been shrunk so devastatingly small. Right? Right. Bless up to all the people who rolled in from Morrowind, seeing the Fork of Horripilation and hearing about Big Head and thinking, oh boy, there's gonna be a big fucking fork. It's gonna be like the size of a spear. And then it's just a little thing. Okay. Let's see, are we good? I think we're good. Sure. Should we run back? I almost feel like we should run back. That way we can maybe come across an obelisk. You know? Let's do it. Fuck it. We'll do a speedy run, but we will run. And hey, maybe we'll find more reagents that are of use. Okay, nope, nothing there. There's something out here. Golly, look at the shroomage, the glow on these little ones. Oh my gosh. They're like little garden lamps. Oh. Look at this. This looks mystical and magical. Right here. Still no sign of any of the obelisks, though. Let me do a quick save just in case. Okay. Anything good here? Some more shroomage. Some of that unrefined green mote. Don't you learn the secret to refining green mote? Maybe that's only if you go through with Mania. I want to say it's like kind of a annoying process to refine it. I don't think I remember actually refining much of it if you do learn how to. Okay. Kind of resets the position on some of the little sparkly fireflies or whatever when we loot a shroomage. Man, we are just having no damn luck with these oddities, huh? I guess go figure. We had such rotten luck with the sigil stones at the end of the day, right? Great. What is this? Mill car. Ooh. Ooh, there's a big old elytra right there. Okay. Gonna throw in some fireballs. Something else over here. Okay. What do you got for me? Elytra Iker. What is it? Oh, it's cloaked. Oh my god, they sure do lunge at you. Just like a Deathclaw would, mind you. That's exactly the Deathclaw lunge attack from Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Okay. Let's see, is there something down there? There is, but nothing I want at present. Alright. Loot some of that. Get some of these. We don't need to be 100% thorough with our looting here, but getting a few things. Ooh. Okay. They always do their little, like, shadow boxing before they launch their attack. Okay. Anything good on you? Nah. Just a scaling fin. Okay, over here. Great. Let's see. Oh, shit. Camp Hopeful? Have I discovered this? Apparently I have. Didn't change anything. Okay. Yeah, the obelisks are still, like, fairly rare. You know, it's not like we're just running into them like nobody's business, similar to an Oblivion gate. I mean, maybe we are. Maybe we actually are, and we're just not seeing them. Right? They're hidden. Off the beaten path. Well, these have respawned. Okay. Fantastic. At a certain... You know what? Before long, I need to just look up a full list of what can spawn the oddities and have that handy. Especially when it comes to looting some of these things that don't even give me Restore Magicka reagents, because at least those have like a double use. You know, at least those I can put to work for us. Oh shit, look. Some Grummites are down there. Blast them. And they're trying to shoot me with arrows. I think I got them all. Okay. Great. Worth searching them. Got a couple of picks. Where'd the other one go? Is its body, like, combined with the other one? Huh. I don't know. What the fuck? Where did it go? Yo, I don't know where the other one went to. Did it go flying? No way. It's super rare in the remaster to have bodies go and anything go flying with your spell effects. Which maybe ultimately is for the best, but I don't know. Right. Because true enough, having shit go flying, be they corpses or like, you know, weapons that enemies were wielding that you might want to take, having them go flying with spell effects does make it significantly harder to loot them. But you know, I feel like maybe that's a price I'm willing to pay. Right? Maybe I'm willing to lose out potentially on some randomly generated items just to see shit go flying around. I think maybe the physics is part of the joy of it. Lord knows, we used Fingers of the Mountain in the original playthrough almost the entire way through purely because of the fact that it was so low cost. It had a decent chunk of AoE, right? The size of it was respectable. And importantly, crucially, it sent shit flying, you know? I feel like this is what Skyrim understood. Right? This is what Skyrim understood that was cool in Oblivion, is that people love to just send shit flying. Thus, they gave everybody the old Fusro Da. Right? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go single target here. Damn, they got her already. Hello.
Speak quickly.
No? Okay, nothing new.
Go. Speak, citizen.
Drain skill alteration. A lustrous golden arrow and a potion of magicka. Nothing new here, though, huh? Yeah, this is all same. Get some of that kelp. Okay. Look at this. Not nary a single obelisk on our way there. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, bromite. Those saints aren't here, right? And find her just black. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! Ooh, thank goodness I dodged it. Oh, whew! Went prone. Okay. Gordon, help me out here, pal. Just in case I get hit by another errant arrow. Phew. I'll take that money and the ore. Lovely. Okay. Good. How about over this way? Got 3 of these doohickeys. Nothing of interest, nothing of value. You gotta be shit. Look, here's a bunch of overgrowth. Some alocasia. Take all that. Oh yeah. Hydenum azure. Okay. Good. I do like this little area. This little area with all the medium-sized mushroom trees stacked on top of each other like pancakes or whatever. I'm not a mycologist. I don't know what the hell these kind of mushrooms are called. They look very good in the remaster. Like I said, a lot of the natural world stuff looks very good. You don't ever have to worry about it, like, betraying the aesthetic of the original game. I feel like it's definitely the high point of the remaster. Like we said, when it comes to Fallout 3 in the remaster, if they have, presumptively, if they do it, it will probably be Virtuos. And it will probably be majority of the same team that did the Oblivion remaster. Given that they'll have experience doing that with the Gamebryo engine in UE5. But yeah, very curious as to how that stuff will work out. Like, I'm sure one of the sparsely present verdant areas in that game will look very nice. Gosh, I'm silenced. Oh, I'm silenced. Okay. Should I hit it with the fork? I'm gonna fork it. Does like nothing. It's like a unique sound for the fork. No? Isn't that a unique noise for blocking with the fork? Gotcha. Okay. Honestly, they could have gone even harder with the unique noise for blocking with the Fork of Horripilation. It should have been like the sound of an actual tuning fork or whatever, right? You should have got like the twang and it should have like carried on for a little bit too long. Okay, here. Good. There's a fun idea for a weapon in Elder Scrolls 6. It is a unique Dwemer weapon that does exactly that. It twangs whenever you hit it. Especially if you hit like a metal surface, metal armor or shield or whatever. Somebody parrying. Okay, over here. Good. Nothing. Okay. More of the Alocasia fruit. A few more over here, I'll take them. Okay. Stash away our fork. And we can report back to Big Head. We'll just get the ones here on the right side. I feel like the plants regrow way faster in the Shivering Isles, but maybe I'm tripping. Okay, let's head on in. See if we can't find Big Head roaming the streets. Oh, maybe we can go check out the Fight Club in Crucible finally, too.
Speak, citizen.
Right, what time is it? It might be already closed down. Here, let's go check. It maybe closes down at like 3 a.m. We'll see. Let's head over here. Good. Yeah, this is where it would take place if it were going on. It is very fun running across the rooftops. There's some little secrets up here too. Yeah, fur gauntlets, couple of bones, ring of light. What the heck? What'll that do? Ring of light. Light on self, 30 feet. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting. Fair enough. Okay. I want to say there's more little things hidden around up here too, but maybe I'm mistaken. Oh shit. Ugh. Okay. Let's see if we can't jump right here.
Blessings, citizen.
Right next to that dude's dead-ass body. Oh yeah, here we go. There's some shoes. Scuffy shoes. Remote manipulation. A faded note. Sunken urn key. Bernice's roof water wine. I don't think I'll live much longer. My wine supply is thinning. Only one bottle left. Bernice's wine is worthless. I would have lasted longer on Gnarlbark. I'd go back home to resupply, but Brythar, that maggot, has stolen my house. It's not just him, though. It's also the others. I can't leave the safety of the roof. They have a plan for me. I see it in their eyes. Caldana, Errol, Cutter, all of them. They don't know I'm up here. Watching. Not much longer, though. At least they won't find me or my stash. I put all my favorite things in an urn and sunken it in the sewage near the back of Bernice's dive. I think I'll drink the last bottle to celebrate. Ooh, let's go get it. Let's see, which building is Bernice's? Is this it? Which I guess that just straight up confirms it's poop. It is actually sewage. It is all this stuff that we think is poop. It's true. It's poop. Confirmed. It's canon. Okay, so here we're chilling in the poop. We must find a little partly submerged urn. Okay. Like how deep into the sewage are we talking? Oh dear. Okay. Like in the very liquidy parts here? That splish and splash as I walk through them? Splish, splash. Oh, here we go. Look at that. A bouquet of flowers. Congealed putrescence. Felmore Spore Wine. Fortify health, drain agility and int. Felmore Swamp Wine. Same but less potent on the buff. 720 gold, some sweet cakes, gold diamond ring, and yarn. Okay, I'll leave that. Good. Okay, now let's go over to Bliss and check in with Big Head. Alright. I'm willing to break and enter. I think we should be fine, right? Definitely grab some more shroomage and whatnot.
Speak, citizen.
Big Head's house. Let's do a quick save. Enter stealth mode just in case. Okay. Lovely. There's Big Head. Oh there, Big Head.
The fork. Songs of bringing? The fork for Big Head?
I've brought the fork for you. Here is your fork.
You bring the fork. Happy day. The blind shall see. The lame shall walk. The short shall tall. Forks for all. Big Head names you friend. Songs of friendship. Songs of ship friends. Presents for you. Presents on hatching day. Big Head was hatched, but his brother was not. Presents for egg friend. Almost forgot. Selfish Big Head. Shellfish Big Head. Big Head knows secrets. Secrets of learning. Alchemy. Sneaking. And stabbing with blades. Which will you learn?
Ooh. I could have used that sneak secret. Okay. I'm assuming this is just going to be a skill buff. But in the event that it isn't, give me an alchemy one.
Poison is potion spelled differently. Both come in bottles, but one is good to drink. Singing potions, ringing potions.
Okay, my alchemy skill has increased. Tell me a rumor.
Sindanwe runs a tight ship in Felmore.
All right.
See you later.
I kind of wish they kept Big Head's original VO. Right, I kind of wish. Got pitchforks here. Okay, we better get out before we get in trouble. Which, true enough, I feel like this version was more emotive. But I don't know, there was just something appealing about the original VO having to deliver... Right, the original voice actor having to deliver Big Head's stupid-ass lines. Right, there's something about that, right? Look, Bethesda knew when they were casting all the same people almost entirely to reprise their roles as these characters. They were like, yeah, we want you back. And this time, remember all the weird shit we had you to say last time we got you to record for our game? You know, the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. You remember that process? How we had to talk about, like, fucking Billy's, Mehrunes Dagon, the Mythic Dawn, you know, I do not fear death for Lord Dagon, shit like that. You remember all that? That was pretty cool. How about we have... Can we get you back to for our expansion? Yeah, this time we want you to talk about a big fork that makes a cool sound. This time we want you to talk about how you want to die. Right? There was something cool about that, about the fact that they got them all back just to torture them in a way, right? And just to be like, what can... Look, we fell in love with this cast way back in the day, and true enough, they really did. A lot of the people who provided their voices for Oblivion would go on to also appear in, like, not everybody, but they would also go on to appear in Fallout 3 or in Skyrim even. And even more notably, right, it even goes further back. Like, for instance, a lot of folks who appeared in Morrowind, who did just like the random ambient barks when you would just walk around, you would just hear like an ambient line or two. They would, a lot of almost like the extent of that is even more dramatic. A lot of those people did lend their voices to Oblivion. Maybe different types of characters and stuff, but they were there, right? Like, I think the vast majority of the people who did VO for Morrowind did come back for Oblivion. It's kind of amazing.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Okay, let's head over here and check out what other quests do I want. We could go to Brythar. Earl has offered me a reward if I can get rid of Brythar. I'll need to find a way to get Brythar to stop stealing from the shops in New Sheoth. Before I make any hasty decisions, perhaps I should speak with Brythar. Or I could go get the Antipodian hammer. No, okay. The Antipodian hammer is actually to just get a bunch of amber, right? Or is it to get like a specific vein? Yeah, I think it's just to get a shitload. Okay. Yeah, let's go deal with Brythar real quick. Okay, we'll head through here. Good. Very well. Over this way.
Hi.
Let's see if we can find you. What? Are you in Harisk Platumnus'? Oh, no, okay. I see. Who are you? Caldana? Oh, you're the Skooma Fiend.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me a rumor?
I'm not listening to you. It's because I don't like you.
Okay, fair enough.
See you later.
I did torture her a lot. Okay, let's sneak on in here. Shit. The Dark Seducer is watching me big time. Okay, well, let's use a little bit of magic to get in there. Do we think Shadow will do the trick? It might. Yeah, I think so. Okay. And let's see, where are you at? Brythor asleep, maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anything good here? Not really. Okay, Brythor. Let's have a chat. Surprise!
Well, hello there. It's good to see such a well-equipped individual as yourself around these parts. But you look tired. Carrying all that gear will do that to you. I'd be glad to shoulder some of the burden, relieve you of that expensive stuff. Or is there something else I can take from you? I mean, help you with.
Okay. What the fuck? This guy, he's just trying to rob me right now. Tell me a rumor?
Don't bother using a frost spell on a shambles.
Don't tell me what to do. All right, Brythar, I'm here to confront you about your thieving ways.
I know what people say about me. I'm not completely stupid, you know. It's just that I like to collect things. All sorts of things. Shiny things, valuable things. I can't help myself. My collection is almost complete. All I need are 5 flawless pearls and I'm done. How hard could that be?
Oh, fuck. Flawless pearls? Okay. Tell me about them.
Beautiful gems they are. They can be found all over the Shivering Isles, in treasure chests and the like.
Shit, I gave up one just recently.
Excuse me, I have important things to do.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we just gave up, like, a flawless pearl off of a balawag or whatever. Fuck me. Okay. We'll keep an eye out, though. They shouldn't be too hard to find. Especially now that we know. Okay, speaking of stuff like that, we could go do one of these. Right, we could go out here and track one of these things down. And I could also just go on a fucking rip-roaring adventure out here. Right, where is Split? There's a few little fun towns. Ooh, yeah, I think there's a town right here. At the very least. Okay, let's do it. Let's head over to Frenzied Camp, and then we'll go northeast. Okay. I don't think that's Split, though. I feel like it's closer to the center, right? I think it's around here. Right between all of them. And then isn't there another town more closely associated with dementia? High Cross is here. Okay. We'll go have a look. New topic, Marili's research. Damn, I heard something. I've got like supersonic hearing.
Just go away. I'll find someone else to help me. No, don't come any closer. I have to finish my morning survey of the dewfall at 4 precise locations.
Oh, okay. I won't come any closer then. Bruscus Danis.
Speak, madman.
Tell me a rumor?
There's smiths in New Sheoth that collect amber and madness ore.
Okay. How about the research?
She is obsessed with collecting plants and animals. I'd steer clear of her. Now, do you mind moving? I need to sweep there.
Okay.
See you.
I love collecting plants and animals. Look at me go. Okay, let's see. Runs in Circles house. Oh, yeah. That's the lady who runs around in circles. And she says, nee, 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 doesn't she? Oh, could you imagine if they changed her VO? No, because she's an Argonian, right? They never change Argonian women, right? They all have the exact same VO. Okay. Anything else around here? I definitely remember the major quests associated with these little fenced-in areas and everything. I can go inside Bruscus's house. Is there anything good inside? I guess we may as well take a peek. Some crap falling all over. Tunics. Okay. Repair hammer. Whole lot of mugs and cups. Wow. Some linens. Okay. Nothing much though. Wooden door. 2 of them. Check inside. Ooh, a lot of reading material. Manual of Armor, Manual of Arms, Biography of Baron Zaya. 2 of the 3 of Volume 3. Okay. Galarian the Mystic. Nothing much else there. Okay. How about here? A little storage room. A fur shield. Calipers. Yeah, we're gonna need to go back to the... We're gonna have to go back to Mundus to go and pick up all of those calipers and shit that we've been holding off. I mean, maybe I could find enough here in the Shivering Isles, right? I guess that's possible. Incredibly unlikely, but possible. I don't know if I want to walk around carrying them, though. Especially since I already went through the trouble. I don't even remember who wants those. Did I already deal with those? No, that's a Shivering Isles quest, isn't it? Oh yeah,
do you have
here
any
you are.
shoes? No. Mirali offered me some shoes if I ran an errand for her research. I just ran instead. Say, do you have any shoes?
No, no shoes. But how about a bath? You really should take a bath. You shouldn't run any errands from Mirali until you take a bath.
Oh, these holes in my shoes are killing me. Well, gotta run.
Aye. Yes, what is it?
Try not to fight a Grummite in the water or in the rain. They seem to like that.
They seem at home on land or in the water. Excuse me. I see something I need to clean.
Do you have any shoes? No?
Okay,
Merely
okay.
a stranger in town. But as I always say, a stranger is just a friend I haven't met yet. Hey, friend, do you think you could help me out? I'm caught a bit short at the moment. Anything at all would be much appreciated.
Get lost. Have a coin, beggar. Sorry, I can't help you right now. Sure, have a coin.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. Tell me a rumor?
There are smiths in New Sheoth that collect amber and madness ore.
Oh, they just collect it. They don't make anything of it. Good to know. How about Marili's research?
She doesn't like it when I run through her plants. All she seems to care about is collecting plants and animals.
Okay.
See you later.
She gonna start doing it? Come on, do it. Do it. I think she's just running around. She's not doing her little voice line. Maybe you have to do something to get her to say it. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different Argonian who screams nee 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 nee. Is it her? I feel like it's her, but maybe it's not. Oh look, there's a fucking Elytra over there. Well, maybe I don't want to get in combat with it though. Let's see.
Hello.
Where is Marili though? I should speak with her. Oh man, I don't have a proper quest for it. Okay. Where's she gone? She's definitely not home. Where the fuck is she? Okay, here. I'm gonna try the Grey Cowl, because it has life detect on it. 200 feet of life detect, right? Or 120 feet. Okay, is this going to be useful at all? Not really. Not really at all.
Hey, got any apples or carrots? Anything at all crunchy and yummy to eat?
Give poison apple. Get lost. Sorry, I can't help you right now. I can kill her with a poison fucking apple? I didn't know that. Sorry, I can't help you right now.
No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Me.
Yes! Yes! God, fuck yes!
Me.
Okay, hang on. Can I go back inside of his house and get her something crunchy and yummy to eat? Maybe she only says nee if I deny her what she asks for. Right? She's like, oh, no. And then she just starts running around going, nee. That might be it. That may actually be the truth. Okay, hang on. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Perfect. Regular apple. And a leek and a pear just in case. Let's see, where's she at? Oh, there you are. Perfect.
Yeah, hey, got any apples or carrots? Anything at all crunchy and yummy to eat?
Okay. Here, have an apple.
Sweet and juicy. I can always count on you, my best pal.
Okay. Can I give her another one? Is she just gonna go talk with Bruscus? Oh wait, she's going home. Wait, is she going home to go eat? Is she gonna go eat it right now in her fucking house? Dude, how could I kill her? How could I kill her? Maybe she can't be killed. Oh. Is Is she gonna munch?
Hey, got any apples or carrots? Anything at all crunchy and yummy to eat?
Yeah, here, have a pear.
Ah, my favorite. You're a good friend, you know that?
Your favorite is the pear? Okay. Here, maybe I can get you a potato. You think she would just want to fucking eat a raw-ass potato? I don't know. Let's see, there's more lettuce. Okay, maybe lettuce would work. This is her own damn food, by the way. But she doesn't know that. She's mad. Okay, tongs and such. Golly, look at all your fucking library here. Oh, a sweet roll. Maybe that would suffice? No way. There's no shot she would eat a sweet roll. That's not crunchy at all. Oh, did she just leave? Okay, hang on. Let's see. Well, can I give her anything else to eat?
Are you just going to stand there? Do you have any shoes? No. Merely offered me some shoes if I ran an errand for her research. I just ran instead. Say, do you have any shoes?
No, no shoes.
Okay,
You
okay.
think you can spare a little something for an old friend? You know I'm good for it.
Yeah, I know you're good for it. Here, have a coin.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Goodbye. Hey, got any apples or...
Oh, I can only give her the poison apple at this point. Okay. Sorry, I can't help you.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What?
Me.
Oh, hey, look. Just who I'm looking for, I think. Okay.
No,
Hello,
no,
Marilli.
Don't come any closer. I have to finish my morning survey of the dewfall at 4 precise locations. You're new here, so I'll try to be patient with you. I am compiling a taxonomy of every living thing in the Shivering Isles, the weather, changes in the moon and stars, and their interrelationships. I must not be interrupted. My work requires the highest degree of concentration. I hope I won't have to repeat myself.
Sure, whatever. Fascinating. Tell me more. Yeah, tell me more.
I have no time for idle chatter with dilettantes. When I'm finished with the Encyclopedia Sheothia, you may study it to your heart's content.
Okay, well, can you tell me a rumor?
I'm not listening to you. It's because I don't like you.
Oh, maybe she won't give me the quest then. Hang on, tell me about your research again?
My work is far too important to trust to you.
Okay, yeah, we are
This
going to
better
have to...
be good.
Oh, shit, she fucking hates me! Oh, wow, okay. Maybe she starts off fucking hating you no matter what. I think there's a distinct
just
possibility
talk.
that that's the
What a
case.
wonderful... You should be ashamed. What a... That's just talk. No, you do me too much on... Ugh. Oh, please. Oh, goodness. What can I say? Is that so? Really? Not really now. You're such a charmer. I see.
Yeah, I'm so charming. Can you tell me more about your everything? Sure, whatever.
I can see that the scope of my research is far beyond the limited understanding of a cretin such as yourself. Let me make it very simple for you. Don't speak to me. Ever. Now, thanks to your rude interruption, I have to start my day's work all over again.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to speak to you again and interrupt you real quick.
Yes.
Hello, can I help you with your
You're
research?
offering to help me with my research?
That's right.
Well, I suppose I could find a use for you, despite your lack of training. Here's the list of things I need. Get me everything on it. Try to remember where you found it so you can tell me. It's important.
Okay. What old... Shit, okay. Do I happen to have everything on this list? I haven't read it yet.
Do you have any new items from the list?
Maybe? Yeah, I have some interesting specimens. Yeah, of course I got some items from your list. Of course I do.
Excellent. I'll just take them. These are perfect for my research.
What the fuck did you just
Thank
take from
you.
me?
Now go. Shoo!
Oh, an alocasia fruit. 10 gold was added to my inventory. Okay, I thought maybe that was what she was researching. Aster bloom core. Okay. Black tar. Huh.
What do you need, friend? Anything for you.
What? What do you know about Marili's research?
She doesn't like it when I run through her plants.
Okay, goodbye.
What do you need, friend?
Uh-oh. Goodbye.
Take care.
What the fuck? Man, she took like one of every item I got. As far as, alchemical reagents are concerned.
Are you just going to stand there?
Cretin! Nincompoop! Half-wit! Now I have to start all over again. Happy?
Do you think you can spare a little something for an old friend? You know I'm good for it.
Get lost.
What did you say? What did you say?
God. It's so much better to not give her anything because then you get to hear her run around. Okay. God, how much shit did she take? Let me check here. Did I give her everything? Maybe I did. No, taxonomy of obsession. Marili Ulvin of Highcross is willing to pay 10 gold coins for samples of various rare items. She'll only pay for one sample of each, though. She gave me a list of items she is interested in. Fuck, but which ones did I... Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Let's see. What's on your list here? Oh, my God. Okay. Well... Fuck, I don't know which ones I have and haven't given to you.
I hate these interruptions, but I suppose they are unavoidable.
Okay, how about your research?
Remind me to ask you about my bestiary. In the meantime, what have you found for me?
I have some specimens, do I?
Liar, you have nothing new here. Be gone until you get me something interesting.
Oh, okay. I'm very sorry. Sure. Well, I guess we could head over to the south here. We could go over this way. Yeah. Let's do that. There's the Hill of Suicides. Yeah, let's go out by the New Sheoth Graveyard. We'll look around for some goodies. And, God, what is the Dementia Town? I think each area has one town devoted to it, and there may also be a... Well, there's definitely the one in the middle. Split. Oh, hey. Mazada. Mazada found that which he did not seek. The sharp end of a blade. Who else is here? Murine rests with the knowledge that her death provides much gossip. Cool. And these are people that we haven't met. Okay. Are there any others that we know? Indari, Elaine. Oh, here is Clytumnus. Here's Clytumnus never felt like he fit in anywhere. He fits in a coffin quite nicely now. Renesta, Blaze Set, Vilval Telerum. Yeah, we should maybe consider killing everybody by the time we're done with this. Just to see their various headstones. I've never done that. But maybe it's finally time to think about doing it. A very fun system. And one which continues to exist and is expanded upon greatly in Skyrim, right? A lot of people do not give Skyrim the credit I think it deserves for their, like, Radiant AI emerging gameplay system of character deaths. It's very good. It's super cool. Oh shit, look, a Balor. But, you know, the way in which characters who die either by your hand or by some sort of emerging gameplay moment, you know, like a fucking dragon swoops down and scoops them up and eats them or whatever. Or any number of things could kill them, right? People talk a lot about how there's so many essential NPCs in Skyrim, right? Which is true. A lot of the quest ones are. And frankly, I'm kind of glad that they are, because I'd rather have the quest and get to go through the quest than not. But also, there's such a treat given to side characters, you know? And side quest related characters can very easily die, right? They are not often essential. But, you know, unless they're tied to, like, a major guild arc or whatever. But, right, like, what's his name? Balaman with the fire salts in Riften. He so much easily can die. And did die in, not my playthrough, but in, when I was playing the game originally at launch. And it's so cool, because characters like that will get replaced by someone. If there's someone else next in line, their job, or whatever, if they had one, will be filled by someone else. Here's an example that we saw in the Skyrim playthrough. I think it was the stable master. What was his name? Something Big Thighs McGillicuddy or whatever. In Riften, the stable master got killed during, I think, a dragon attack, and his apprentice took over. You know? And not only that, not only do they have it to where someone takes over if there's a fitting replacement for them, which is cool and amazing in and of itself. What the fuck is going on with this dude? Oh. What the fuck? It's only susceptible to magic. And even then, is it really? Okay. But you get the system wherein you could get inheritance. You know, a courier could show up and be like, hey, I got something for you. Looks like stable master Big Thick Thighs. He fell over and died. Here's 50 gold that he gave to you in his will or whatever, because you did a quest for him and you all were friends, right? Or alternatively, you killed such and such herd that you killed one of their friends or loved ones. Thus, here's a bunch of fucking bounty hunters in a randomly occurring event, a randomly occurring little, what do you call it? Encounter when you're running along the road. And they go out there and they try and fucking kill your ass, right? And you find the note on them. That's very cool. And even more so, going even further where they build upon this system, you can find, I think for every named NPC in the entirety of Skyrim, there exists a place for them to rest when they are dead, right? Inside of like a mausoleum or crypt or whatever, a burrow. Oh shit, it's just a standard pearl. Right, but you know how every single town, I think every single city in each hold has its own sort of burrow where if townsfolk die, or even people in the minor towns, they're sent there and you can find like their remains there. It's incredible. It's fucking incredible. Ahead of its time. And frankly, like I said, it builds on top of what's present here in the Shivering Isles. Very fun system. I hope that they go even further with it in Elder Scrolls 6 and sort of take a nod from Dragon's Dogma 2. Because Dragon's Dogma 2 sort of shamelessly apes that same system, wherein NPCs who are in major towns and cities and stuff, they also have like assigned places where they go and die. And there's nothing like, oh, you get their will, or like, oh, you get bounty hunters coming after you because you killed someone's loved one. You don't quite get that in that game, but there is something really cool about that system, which I hope that Elder Scrolls takes from them, right? They continue to iterate on it. And that is, even if they're dead, you can bring them back to life with like a super... All right, we are back. Sorry about that. The game crashed, and it crashed so bad. It actually partly crashed my OBS, my recording. It fucked up the encoding. But thankfully, I'm like 95% sure I am able to recover that because I started recording. Since I got this new computer, I started recording in .mkv rather than .mp4, which I don't, it's a lot inside baseball, but suffice it to say, I believe it means that even if the recording gets interrupted, like for instance the game crashes it, or what I was expecting to be more likely, the power goes out or something like that, and thus, you know, you lose the recording in that way, it should be very easy to recover it. But we will end this one a little bit sooner because of of that, the troubleshooting and all of that, of having to look into that. But I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. Oh, look, we already cleared out this. Let's see. Let's try and get back over to the Hill of Suicides, I think. Right? I want to get back over there before we call this one. Let's see. Find out where that's at. Let me do a quick save as well, just in case. Oh, and you know what? I also went and checked about the oddities. And as it turns out, they're not random at all. This whole time, I thought that they were random. And that was what I had learned from our original playthrough, is that they were completely random. But that is absolutely not the truth. The alchemical reagent ones are all in fixed places. There are some other ones that are random, fully, but those are ones that appear inside of loot containers. Thus, what you should be searching is all these different loot containers and all of that, because you may get one of the oddities right there included within, among other things, you know. But the alchemical reagents that you gather in the world, like we've done one already, those have fixed spawn locations that are seemingly indistinguishable from the others, but may not actually be. They may have like a different name when you hover over them. But yeah, very good to know, and will definitely be influencing our searching going forward. So, you know, hey, when we go past some stuff, it tends to be more worthwhile to gather things than not, because so many things have included on them Restore Magicka. Super duper useful. Okay, so this isn't the Hill of Suicides right here, but isn't this tied to it? There's like a naked guy here? Oh shit. Maybe this is something fucking else. Oh my god! Just immediately killed me in one shot. Holy hell. Alright, well, good to know, good to know. Was it spell reflect, or was it the impact of the melee? That's the real question. Okay. Well, good thing I quick saved right here. I'm just gonna fucking blast over there. We'll see how it goes. Oh, now who is this? Is this one of the priests I need to be wary of? Yeah, Ascended Zealot. Sure. Yeah, I think it was just that melee was like tough as nails.
You're a traitor to your...
There we go. What have you got? Longsword, some Zealot's gear. Void Essence. First instance of that. Okay. Cool sacrificial altar. Some goodies there. Lovely. Okay. Sure, so this was not it. But where is the place? It's like over here, maybe? Maybe. Gotcha. It is wild just how much damage that that one melee strike did relative to everything else in the game. Because we are rolling around with the amulet and the ring that give me some damage reflect. I think we're at like 60-something%. Okay, how about this? Is there an obelisk here I need to be mindful of? No, just a regular one. Okay, well, where the fuck is the Hill of Suicides? Is this not it? Maybe it's really only notable at a certain time of day? Right, maybe you have to come by at, like, night? It's too chipper right now? Maybe this is the hill. Okay, is this the hill? This looks like it could be the hill. Puddle Jump Camp up ahead. Deal with this elytra. No problem. Take that ichor. What's over here? A Balrog. Got you. A flawed pearl. Eh. Okay. Oh, yeah, this has got to be it. Okay. Lovely. Ooh, some amber. Okay. Now these headstones we actually cannot read. Oh, look. Is that what I'm looking for? What I was interested in? Some people? Some specters? Yeah, this is the hill. Okay. I think. Let's do a quick save. Yeah, right there. There's the map marker. Ah! Okay, up here. Hello. Gadaneri Ralvel. Oh, you cannot speak with this restless soul. Oh. Oh. Oh, you took the head. Loren. Oh, wow. Okay. Am I meant to bring their body parts here or something? Medesi. Shit, I must. Maybe I do. Maybe I need to do exactly that. Limark. Oh. That's got to be it then. You have to come back here with all their body parts. Right? Some sort of respective bone. I bring it back here and then it fixes them up real good. I bet that's it. Okay. Yeah, I remembered coming back out here, but I wasn't sure if it was like for a properly marked quest or, as it turns out, something a lot less marked. Take care of that scaling out there if we can. Good. Okay. I wonder if what caused the crash was some weird bug involved with me wearing the Nocturnal's Grey Cowl, you know? Because I think I had forgotten to take it off. I made sure to change it this time, though, just in case that was the culprit. All right. Well, I think we ought to call it here for now, right? Bit of a shorter one, but we had some very peculiar technical issue, crashed in a very different way than is typically the case, right? So badly that it could have fucked up my recording, but I don't think it will. Anyway, nonetheless, we need to be having a few shorter ones if we want to try and get through all of the reading anyway, because although it may seem like we have barely scratched the surface of the Shivering Isles, we're already quite close to the end of it, right? There's not that many dungeons, and there's not that many quests. Like I said, it's maybe comparable to the size of the Dragonborn DLC, if not arguably even a little bit smaller. I would say it's comparable, but I would hear somebody out if they said it was a bit smaller than it, you know? It just feels a lot bigger because there's so many new assets, and it is really huge compared to any of the other, like, DLC that existed for Oblivion, which, you know, the only other major one was Knights of the Nine. And aside from that, there were just, like, little tiny plugins and all of that effectively. Anyway. If you'd like to stick around, we will be doing a little bit of reading. What should we read this time? We could read 16 Accords of Madness, or we could save that. Let's see. You know what? Since we're in the area, let's read about the Fall of Vitharn. Because I think that's also a side quest, isn't it? No, I think you go there as well for a main quest. Vitharn? Yeah. Okay, let's read the Liturgy of Affliction. We've got 2 copies of it. I'm going to drop one. There we go. All right, if you'll excuse me real quick, I am going to take a quick drink. Apologies. All right, sorry about that. Let me also check this off my list of Oblivion Shivering Isles reading. Unique Shivering Isles books, which I don't think a lot of them appear anywhere else. The Liturgy of Affliction, a collection of the writings of Vexus Velruan, transcribed by Aeneas Gale. Dearest reader, the tome that you hold in your hand is a chronicle of pain, of torment, and of discovery. In these memoirs, I shall impart to you an autobiography of a foolish and failed attempt to achieve a great power. Walk with me as I break the bonds of propriety, throw off the restraints of the ancient laws of the arcane, and cast aside the bonds of magical ethics, for contained herein you shall find the dying words of Vexus Velruan. Let it be known to you, loyal reader, that I remain, until my dying moment, a student of Magicka. But no typical apprentice am I. I am one who has forged a unique path to the deeper understanding of the mechanics of Magicka. Through the infliction of destruction magic upon my own flesh, I've accomplished more than any student before me has. I think this is going to get kind of graphic, right? It is by that folly that I come to you now, lucid as ever, fully alert in my faculties and acutely cognizant of the sacrifices that I have made in my quest. I have long since lost the capacity to feel any physical sensation beyond absolute agony. I've become so accustomed to it, so detached from the feeling that to me, pain is simply always there. You do not think of the air around you as a sensation, do you? How is it, you ask, that I came to be what I am? It began innocently enough. I was once a healer, one of the most promising students of the temple. Which one? It doesn't matter. I was eventually expelled. Fools. You see, we had a number of patients interred in our humble sanctuary who had been infected with the red fever. My attempts to use the magical arts to turn the disease on itself were less than successful in their early stages. For trying to find a cure, I was cast out. It was not long after my exile that I discovered the means to eradicate infection, using the destructive energies of Magicka. In my explorations of the School of Destruction, I discovered that by pulling the elemental energies through my own body, I was able to increase the raw output of energy. From the experience of a lightning bolt surging through my own body, I was able to deepen my understanding of the raw forces of Magicka. At first, the pain was bearable. I directed only a minor amount of the energy back in towards myself. I learned to couple the destruction with restorative energies. It helped to abate the damage done to my body, but did nothing to stop the pain itself. As my tolerance for the pain increased, I began to channel more and more through my own body. My understanding of destruction outgrew my knowledge of restoration. While it could still lessen the damage, it could not stop it. My skin became charred and blackened. It dried, flaked off, and cracked. I stunk of cooked meat, but I could not resist the draw of more and more energy. I became like a skooma fiend of the worst sort. I no longer used magic for any practical purpose. I simply sought out more and more energy. I relished the pain, anticipated the moment when the energy and the pain would wash over me as one, freezing my flesh, burning it beyond recognition. My skin became a network of scars, sores, lesions, and burns. But it was never enough. Never. I needed more. More pain. More power. I lost my sight. My eyes melted into boiling pools of vitreous humor, so hot that they left streaks of blistered skin as they ran down my face like burning tears. My right hand froze solid and shattered into 1,000 pieces when I carelessly bashed it against a door jamb in terror once I realized what had happened. The bones of both my legs shattered outward like broken glass, shredding the flesh and muscle surrounding them. While this may sound like a fate of terrible consequence, my dearest reader, I can assure you that you will never know what it is like to be a creature of flesh and bone like I have. You will never have the degree of knowledge of frailty of the flesh that I have grown to know. I achieved a level of understanding of magicka beyond that of the grand masters of the guild. But that accomplishment pales in comparison to the grander discoveries that this experience has bestowed upon me. People like you think that pain is to be avoided, hidden from, feared. Through my suffering and the numbness that now robs me of the ability to feel it, I can say this to you. Pain is a simple factor of human existence. It affords us the opportunity to feel, to appreciate the temporary shell that our spirits occupy. Pain is the greatest gift that the gods have ever given mortal man. And now, as I tell you this story, by way of a scribe, I'm a stump of a man, wrapped in seeping bandages, never to know pleasure again. Even still, I have but one message to impart to you. Embrace what you are. Glory to Lord Sheogorath, for he has opened my eyes. Ugh, gnarly. Honestly, though, not phasing me as much this time around, reading this book. Because currently I'm also playing Planescape Torment, which is chock full of body horror of a very similar ilk. I did not anticipate that game having so much body horror, but my god, it is fucking full of it. Right? So I'm a little bit desensitized to this at present. Right? It's not as foul and disgusting as when I remember reading it in the original playthrough, but yeah. This is some gnarly shit. Maybe the most grotesque, physically grotesque book in all of Elder Scrolls? Is it so? Could this be it? It might be. It might be. One of the interesting things from the beginning, though, is exploring destruction magic in conjunction with restoration. I can't help but think about how peculiar the dichotomy must be, or would be, for like real life and Elder Scrolls land, wherein restoration magic exists and so too does destruction. Because so much of our there's still a significant amount of medicine and like medical practice that is based around destruction in real life, right? Like maybe the most prevalent and plain and open example of this is like chemotherapy, right? If you have cancer or something, one of, like currently the main way in which you treat it is to try to target the cancer and kill it, either through like physically cutting it out of your body, before it can spread, or targeting it with like chemo, with radiation, stuff like that. You're actively killing part of your body while still like surviving on, right? In order to kill the cancerous part, right? That's what's going on there. There's other parts of it too, like a lot of when it comes to a lot of different things where we try to fix people through surgery. There are other parts where, we're not quite yet at a point where everything is super elegant, right? We're still like carving through flesh. We're like breaking bones to reset them. That way the healing occurs through the human body, hopefully, you reset the bone, or you like break it in such a way and you hope that it mends on its own correctly, in the way it ought to. There's still a lot of reliance on us just breaking things more, but in a more deliberate way, and hoping that the human body is able to heal it in such a way, right? We're still a very, I don't know, we're still operating on a very, like, mundane level than you would think, unfortunately. I mean, there's a lot of incredible things that we've got, right? There are some amazing medicines and stuff that do exist, but make no mistake, we still have, I don't know, somewhat barbaric methods to tending this stuff, right? The best we've got is still sometimes barbaric, depending on what's ailing you. We haven't yet devised a solution to it all, right? Whereas in Elder Scrolls Land, they have restoration magic and healing potions and stuff like that. And you have to, when you think like living in that world, you gotta think that there's also, there's just like sort of like a one-size-fits-all solution to like, oh, I've suffered a physical body wound, right? The same thing that heals a stubbed toe or a sprained ankle can also fix up someone who has, like, I don't know, gotten their arm, like, completely shattered. Like a boulder has fallen on your chest and crushed your ribs. Just a little restoration magic can fix that up, right? Seemingly. Oh my gosh. Body horror. Happy Halloween. All right, when next we return, we're going to keep looking around. We got more quests. We got more little areas that we can investigate. I think each individual town has at least one, maybe two. I think maybe the big exception to that is the place we just went to, is High Cross. But I know there's Hale as well somewhere, right? There's Split somewhere around here. And there's either one or two towns, I think two little towns in Dementia. I don't remember where they are, but we'll eventually find them. I think they each have like one, maybe two quests associated with them. Like I said, it's shorter than you would think. When it comes to the quests inside of New Sheoth itself, I think we've done most of them already. Make no mistake, we're nearing the end of the playthrough. We're getting very close to the end. It's going to be over before you know it. Right? That's why I'm like, I kind of want to get in reading all this stuff, because I distinctly remember not being able to read through all of it in the original playthrough, so I am kind of, admittedly, artificially extending it out by virtue of going to, closer to what you would say would be the original way in which we handled things on the channel, in which videos were like closer to 50 minutes to an hour, but we'll see. Worst case scenario, we'll just slam out a whole bunch of reading just to get it done. Because like I said, I don't think any of these appear elsewhere in Elder Scrolls. Maybe they'll show up in Elder Scrolls 6 if there's anything particularly Sheogorath related, right? I think a few things maybe show up in Saints and Seducers for Skyrim, but even then, I'm not sure about it as far as like reading material is concerned. Anyway, until next time, please take care of each other.